Hello, everyone. It's me, Demetra K of the Demetra K Show, and I hope you're having a great day. So on the Uncommon Ground podcast with Van Jones, he had Charlemagne the God as a guest, and this conversation took place. Check it out.
Am I right to be worried that the Democratic Party may just not have Black support no more? Am I seeing what I'm seeing?
I think you are 100% correct. Me and Taz talk about this every day. And, I said when Joe Biden got in office, it was 4 things he needed to do, to protect democracy. One was to prosecute everybody involved in the insurrection on January 6th. Definitely pass voting rights legislation, get rid of the filibuster so he can properly govern, and expand the Supreme Court. I still think that's something that needs to be done. I know everybody's celebrating the sister, I don't want to mispronounce her name, Karaji Jackson Brown, and it's something to celebrate, but I mean, it's still a numbers game. It's still a 6-3 conservative majority. You want to impress me, you expand the Supreme Court and add 4 Black women.
So as you heard there, Van pretty much said, am I wrong to assume that the Democrats no longer have Black support? And Charlemagne conceded the fact that, yeah, you might be on to something. But Charlemagne said that when Joe Biden got elected, he felt like Joe needed to do 4 things. And that was to prosecute the insurrectionists for the January 6th incident when they ran up into the Capitol. Also pass voters' rights legislation, get rid of the filibuster, and put 4 Black women on the Supreme Court, not just one with Ketanji Brown Jackson. And so I just want to say a couple of things. Now the message is really starting to spread out to a whole lot of Black people, Black voters, I should say, in that we have been voting for the Democratic Party for really since 1960s and gotten nothing in return for it. Joe Biden stood up there and said he was going to stand by us. He has not done that. He also got on Charlemagne's podcast and said,
if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't Black.
So look how that's turned out, right? So anyway, another thing is, I don't care if they put 15 Black women on the Supreme Court. What does that have to do with us as Black people? That's something for those women who would be on the Supreme Court. It's not necessarily anything for us other Black people. We are asking for tangibles. They know we want reparations. Why does everybody skirt around the issue of reparations? Well, I'll tell you why, because the Breakfast Club, which Charlemagne is a co-host of, they got a lot of money from the government specifically to push that of, the vaccines and things like that. So what makes us think they didn't get other monies to push that of the Democratic Party onto Black people? So again, they know what we want. We want reparations, and we do want a whole host of other things. But the other thing I was glad to hear that came out of that podcast is now they know that even their messages, because Van Jones was complicit too in selling the Democrats to Black people. Now even they know that it ain't working no more. The messages are starting to spread to Black people. Stop giving your vote to the Democrats because they aren't doing anything for Black people specifically like they're doing for everybody else. So good. For more insightful commentary, please like the video, subscribe, and think about becoming a member. I would love to have you here. Peace.